All right, so we're here with my buddy Thomas Calhoun. What your job description? Microbiologist or
plant biotechnologist?
Plant biotechnologist.
Yeah, so plant biotechnologist, and what we do is we try to understand plants, humans, animals, and the interaction between those things, and how we can make that better. And so some of the things that I'm charged with is constructing and writing scientific peer-reviewed publications, creating people products, as in the student that goes off to the next level, or the student that now becomes a full-fledged scientist in industry, and for gaining federal grants. That is how we fund all of the activity we do here.
So are you one of the people who will do write-ups to apply for the grants?
Yeah.
The proposals and stuff to win the grants?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Principal investigator. Yeah.
And you were a grad student under Dave, and then eventually took over his lab, and then started your own offshoot of that, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that sums it up. I got my PhD under the mentorship of Dave Clark. Then I stayed on to operate and run the lab, and now I am a tenure track faculty member who is in charge of the 3,000 square foot lab procedures of the plant biotechnology arm at UF.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you.
And so in a second, we'll just take a look at that. Not literally in a second, but on the video.
Yeah, I get it.
It's closer to the mouth. Right. Others are more dull. Those are breeding for different things.
Okay, we're here at the University of Florida with my friend Dave Clark,
Hey guys.
Professor Extraordinaire. And he's just showing us around some of the greenhouses. Beautiful and smells unbelievably pungent. Great smell in here. But these are pretty awesome specimens, man.
This is Coleus on the right and Petunia on the left.
But so are these, what exactly is taking place here in this greenhouse? Observation on what? Are these plants that you've bred? Specific bred?
These plants on the right are Coleus plants that we've bred by making crosses and selecting for the prettiest ones, the best ones. And the petunias on the left are genetically engineered petunias that we've grown from the laboratory. And I'm not sure what these are ones that are involved in fragrance. I'm not sure which fragrance we're talking about here, but all of that petunia stuff is used for gene discovery work and for fragrance.
And then out of this, when you come with original breeds, you guys market those with, I think you had told me like Home Depot or something?
Well, we connect with the companies in the horticulture industry, and we then license out the varieties.
Do they solicit for you to breed in a certain direction, or do they just, when you have something they like it,
It's both.
Marketed.
Sometimes they allow me to breed something of my own without an objective, and that's usually the case. Occasionally, sometimes people will come in and say that they want a particular color or a particular shape or size or something. And you can see there's every color and shape possible.
I know we've seen, I don't know if it was this, but I know the boys, when we was on the wall on the other side of our house when you guys were down, they had spotted some of these, right?
This plant, yeah.
Where is that plant native?
It's native to Indonesia. Yeah, tropics.
It's wild then to see that in Honduras, just in somebody's backyard.
Yeah, it's wild to see it across North America.
Yeah.
We sold, I think, 3 million plants were sold from this program last year. So
wow.
Yeah, pretty proud of that.
Okay, we're here with grad student Adam Mosley, checking out one of the other smaller greenhouses that they're just getting started up with a basil project. So you want to tell us real quick what you're doing out here?
Sure, we're breeding basil, different flavors of basil. We're using traditional Genovese type basils and other different flavor varieties. And what we're trying to do is cross them in and create a flavor series variety of Genovese type basil for the market. And we're just getting started. These plants were sprouted back in late August. And everything's coming into flower. They started coming into flower at different times, so we're trying to work with that. But we're in the process of crossing and doing emasculations and hybridizations, and so we hope to get some really good seed out of this crop, and then sprout that out and do all the phenotyping we need to do, and look into making our selections. For the
Find
next
some
round.
original, unique combinations.
That's right, novel combinations.
Cool. So yeah, they got some pretty beautiful and interesting, wide variety of types and smells and looks. All right, we're here with my friend Mike Schweiderman, grad student, and this is his area, his lab. You want to explain to me what you do out here?
Alright, so these are all strawberry plants, as you can see. Common commercial variety grown in Florida. But we're trying to overexpress a gene from tomato that makes 2-phenylethanol, which is rose oil, so the characteristic fragrance of rose. So we're trying to change the way the fruit of these plants tastes by enhancing it with a flower volatile.
Because scent is tied directly to taste, so they're changing the scent. Is that what you're, right? Changing the scent?
Yeah, changing the scent to change the flavor.
Right.
To make it more appealing, better tasting strawberry.
And this is the first time around with these, right? You haven't, You're just waiting to see the results on it?
Yeah. We're waiting for the fruit right now. In Florida, strawberries normally fruit December through March. So we're right in the beginning of December, so by the end of the month we should see some fruit on these plants.
Cool. And how long I know this is your specific thing that you work with, right? How long have you been working with strawberries?
With strawberries, 2.5 years. This project's been going on for about 1.5 years or so.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you studied under Dave?
Yeah, I'm a PhD student of Dave's.
And now you work with Thomas in the lab, right?
Well, Dave is my advisor, but yeah, Thomas runs the lab.
So all you guys just cross over with your work, right?
I'm outside, I'm inside, so I work with both of them.
Cool.
The student club sells a bunch of them. They made $50,000 on the last year. The whole community comes out. We had 900 visitors. They do surveys. The companies pay us to do this, put this on. And then we have a day where all the professionals and buyers, Home Depot and all that, Home Depot, Lowe's, all the big box stores, they come in and their buyers determine which varieties they like for next year.
Order stock.
And they talk with the breeder companies and do the deals to buy the different plants, which varieties they want, and that way the breeders and those guys can produce the numbers that they need to fit the demand. So next year's crop is bought based on what happens with this crop.
Cool.
So it's like poinsettia futures.
This is wild.